Nicky Claessens, winemaker at Vriesenhof for the past 3 years. I've been on the estate for 4 years, and 4 years previous to that I was living on the estate while studying at Stellenbosch University. Did oenology and viticulture with chemistry as a major. Been studying under Jan for 7 years, learning mostly about Pinot Noir, which is his big passion. Pinot Noir has been done on this estate for roughly 10 years, but Jan has been doing Pinot Noir for almost 30 years as a passion. Vriesenhof Vineyards was established in 1980 by Jan Boerland Coetzee, who is still the current owner. He was bought from a Dutch lady by the name of de Vries, which is where Vriesenhof, the name, comes from. It means the Vries's garden. History says that, if I'm not mistaken, in the early 1700s, Adam Tas had a shepherd that lived here on the estate. So this is where the original homestead came from. And as far as I know, the original cellar was in production until 1946, after which it went into disrepair until Jan bought it in the 80s. We're standing in Paradijskloof, which is, I think, one of the most beautiful valleys in Stellenbosch. Talking about soil, we can actually describe it as a bit of a blessing and a curse at the same time. The curse would be too many different soil types in a small area. The blessing would be exactly the same thing. So you have a lot of diverse soil types within a small area. As you can see in this area, which is maybe about 6 hectares, we have 4 distinct types, of which the main one would be river rock and sand with a sublayer of clay. What you can see, if you mind me picking up, is a yellowish brown color of clay, because we've ripped this area. So you have lifted up the sublayer of clay to actually just allow for drainage in the soil. But if you look down this way, you can see a lot of rock, and it is unfortunately the difficult part about planting this vineyard is it's a lot of rock. I mean, if you talk about 70% rock, it's quite difficult to take out big pieces of rock. What's nice about it is it enhances the fruit flavor. This area specifically we've chosen for our Pinot Noir and Grenache because the river rock and the sand allows for a lot brighter fruit to come out in your wines. This is Talana Hill, which is our barrel maturation cellar. This is where most of the magic happens in the winemaking process. Vriesenhof is the production cellar where the science happens. This is the magic side of it. Basically, what that means is once the wine goes into the barrel, something happens to it. There's a lot of chemistry behind it, but we tend to prefer, well, I tend to prefer the magic. It's a better way of describing it. The integration, the maturation, the assimilation of different flavor profiles. It all happens in the barrel in ways that we can describe in scientific terms, but in terms of taste, it's completely different. What we do at Vriesenhof is, for each wine, we try and select different coopers. And cooper is the person that actually builds the barrel from the wood. Different areas in France where we get the wood from. For the Pinot Noir, we have one specific cooper, because we think the cooper works the best with the flavors that we want from the wine. We don't want the wood to actually dominate the wine, we want it to lift up or support and integrate and enhance certain flavors from the natural flavors in the berry. Vriesenhof makes 2 distinct labels: Vriesenhof Vineyards, which is the high-end first label. And then we have the Paradijskloof label, which is your easy drinking entry level. Vriesenhof is dedicated to the classical style of winemaking, basically making wines to be aged, to be enjoyed over a long period of time, and to teach people about the joy and art of winemaking.